Well, back to Big Stevie Cool 1872, and aye, recording this audio outside, so if it sounds a bit mince, then blame the big God. But anyway, right, yeah, Ben Davies, he certainly doesn't play like God, but thank God he's away, as Rangers confirmed that he has joined Birmingham City on a season-long loan. That is some big wages cleared up for Rangers, and I'm just hoping it can be the start of players coming into this football club. I'm liking this. I'm liking these positive vibes around the club at the minute. Of course, you know, we just pumped Ross County 6-0. No negatives whatsoever for that. Well, apart from Leon Balogun picking up some form of knock. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too badly, but we'll have to wait and see in the future. But in terms of Ben Davies, so let's look at Ben Davies, shall we? And let's talk about his Rangers career. So the guy's got 2 years left on his deal. I wish this would just take him up to the end date. Birmingham obviously not wanting to pay the money for Ben Davies. I can't necessarily say I blame them. They've already spent quite a lot of money, Birmingham. I believe it's somewhere in the region of 15 million, which for a League One side is probably unprecedented. I don't know how much Wrexham have spent, but to me that's a joke though, right? It's like we're having to, you know, skip around financial fair play. We are a league, right, that has European football on offer, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League football. Birmingham is a club that is in League One of English football. How are they allowed to spend 15 million? But it's the wage bill. It's the wage bill. I don't care about the wage bill. It should never be. I mean, Rangers football is pathetic, is what it is. We shouldn't be, you know, tiptoeing away around it. Anyone in the league for that matter. I'm telling you, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, guys. And yeah, you can all insert your jokes. Haha. In there, you know, I know, you know who I'm on about. Anyway, Ben Davies, it clears it up. Rangers, there's been a lot of talk recently. Oh, we've got the money to spend on players. It's just we can't spend it until the wage bill is sorted out. Well, let's see if there's proof in the pudding. Let's see if that is the truth. Let's see if that is what we're dealing with here. Hopefully that is the case. Hopefully we now begin to see bids getting accepted, bids getting announced. You know, there has been bids floating about, but the reality is you can't get the deals over the line without the wage bill structure being sorted. But is Ben Davies the first guy to go? Is he the last guy to go? I mean, I think it would probably scupper our entire plans the rest of this window if Ben Davies was the last guy to go. I believe the transfer window closes on Friday. I mean, it should never have been left this late, but the problem is, though, it's not really on the Rangers board. Well, it is on the Rangers board, kind of, because they're the ones that gave it the contracts, right? But if you can't get rid of these players because no club wants them, then it is what it is. You know, I've seen talk about Todd Cantwell and co, and people talking about the fact, well, you know, Cantwell's doing what Cantwell does, and he's just doing that, and then he's refused to play with the B team because then he's probably already agreed a deal with a club. Then they'll come in with a really low offer, and Rangers will be like, oh, you know, we kind of have to accept that sort of deal. Well, hopefully, I mean, honestly, I just take getting rid of Cantwell. So, you know, say we do lose like 1.5 million, 2 million off his like value you could get properly, I think we've just got to accept it, get his wages off there. I mean, honestly, I do want Hadji to stay. I'm very vocal that I want Yanis Hadji to stay, but sorry, troops, it doesn't look like it's going to go down that way. Yanis Hadji looks like he'll be another guy out the door. It's a shame, but you know, I'm excited for the week ahead. But what I just pray and hope for is that whoever we bring in, hopefully they will be fit enough and be ready enough to make an impact going into this old firm. Because, you know, well, let's just call a spade a spade. We're down on the grind here. Nobody's really expecting much. We've been given a bit of a shot in the arm with that pumping of Ross County, but the reality is we have not been good this season, and one game is not going to change the complete prospect of the season. You need to show consistency. You know, it's 2 clean sheets in a row. 8 goals in our last 2 games. Keep it going, Rangers. And, you know, produce something at Parkhead. You know, a draw or something. Because then, you know, the last thing we want is to get beat. I mean, to be honest, like, Rodgers didn't exactly batter us last season in terms of result on the day. But, you know, 3 points is 3 points. It'll go to 5. It doesn't really matter. If we get beat, it's still going to be the same doom and gloom. But what I want to see is an actual bit of fight from Rangers, alright? Yesterday against Ross County, you know what? He kept it pretty attacking. I think we've seen new things. We saw Sterling in at centre-back. We saw Tav kind of drifting into the middle when we were at the back and Sterling was getting pushed out right. It was in a very attacking play when we were dealt with such as injuries as Leon Balogun. And we kept going for the throat and we got 6 goals. I want to see that more often. I want to see Ibrox turn into a fortress when we can get back playing at it. I don't want to see this pathetic style of play where we scrape past the dross in the league like 1-0, 2-1, you know, 3-2. So I want 6s, I want 5s, I want 4s, I want 7s, I want 8s. You know, there's other departments you would want 9s and 10s, but in football, I don't you complain too much about the 6 out of 10 department if you were putting 6 past the team every week. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. That's it. Peace.